As the U.S. administration plows ahead in its trade war with China, American farmers say they're getting crushed between the world's two largest economies.
We grew a record soybean crop, record corn crop, and then you take the fact that our largest buyer just disappeared. You know, we created a huge ending stockpile that it's going to take years to eat through it, not to mention we tripled what we normally carry.
China's retaliatory tariffs on corn, soybeans, and pork have hit their mark. American farmers deep in Trump country across the Midwest are suffering.
This has probably been one of the toughest years that I've experienced in my 40-plus years of farming. Our bankers are starting to get nervous. Next year is going to be a tough time that some farmers are not going to get their operating loans. They're not going to pay off their operating loans from this year, and they're not going to be able to get credit to put a crop out next year.
For the second straight year, President Trump signed a bailout for American farmers, this time $16 billion worth. But that won't bring back lost markets, buyers who've moved on to other sellers. Their silos are full of surplus crops. That oversupply has tanked prices for corn and soybeans. Farm income levels are half what they were 5 years ago. Across the Midwest, corn and soybean farmers are filing for bankruptcy in numbers not seen for more than a decade and losing their patience.
I'd like to see that light at the end of the tunnel and know when things are going to turn around and get better.
So your patience is wearing a little thin?
Just a little, yeah.
This year, farmers are dealing with high tariffs, low prices, and now historic rains that have left their fields flooded. But while China's tariffs are striking their intended targets, they have not achieved their goal of turning the farmers who are among President Trump's strongest supporters against the president. Is it fair to say that farmers still, by and large, support President Trump?
I think that's fair.
We believe that the president's doing the right thing.
To live on a farm, as an old agrarian saying has it, is to be schooled in patience. For now, those laboring behind America's plows seem willing to wait a little longer. Hendren, Al Jazeera, Colfax, Illinois.